Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a princess named Snow White. Blah, blah, fairest of them all, blah, blah, wicked stepmother. Standard royal family dysfunction. We all know the story. Snow White, glass coffin, a kiss, happily ever after, roll credits. But forget the singing birds and tidy cottages for a sec. Let's talk about the real horror story. The day she bit the apple. What if I told you the real fairy tale isn't about escaping the wicked stepmother, but about confronting the wicked within? What if the most terrifying villain wasn't lurking in a dark forest, but residing in the shadowed corners of your own mind? What if that happily ever after wasn't a passive rescue, but a hard-won battle on the inner planes? Because let's be honest, that apple she bit, we've all been there. We've all taken a succulent, shiny, utterly poisonous bite. And that, my friends, is where the real story begins. Okay, buckle up, Buttercup, because Snow White wasn't just about pretty dresses and woodland creatures. Let's rip open that fairy tale and bleed out the real story, the one where we all bite the damn apple. So, forget the fairest of them all, BS. We're talking you, scrolling through Instagram, comparing your messy bun to a Kardashian's perfectly sculpted face. Oh yes. We're talking you, lying awake at 3 a.m., convinced your boss hates you because they used a period instead of an exclamation point in an email. That, my friend, is the apple. Glossy, tempting, and laced with enough poison to kill your self-worth. Carl Jung, that wizard of the subconscious, would tell you that apple isn't just fruit. It's forbidden knowledge, a juicy lie whispered by your own personal wicked queen, your shadow self. Think of her as your own internal Voldemort, that exiled chunk of you overflowing with envy, resentment, and the soul-crushing fear that everyone else is nailing life while you're just winging it with a rusty paperclip. She's a master of disguise. Sometimes she's logic. They're all laughing at you. The sometimes temptation, that online course promising overnight riches will solve everything. But trust me, honey, it's always the same thing. A shiny, sparkly, soul-sucking trap. And the dwarfs? Oh, they're gold. They're your inner committee, the dysfunctional board of directors trying to run your beautiful, chaotic mess of a life. Doc, Mr. Spock in a hard hat, your inner stoic CEO, preaching logic and reason while you're busy mainlining anxiety. Maybe don't drunk, text your ex. Full of sensible plans, meditate, journal, don't let Brenda and her passive-aggressive email ruin your entire week. Yup, mostly ignored until the existential crisis hits. Grumpy, pure, unadulterated Nietzschean rage, the raw, vital force that wants to flip the table on toxic positivity, essential power, terrible at small talk. He's the burn-it-all-down voice screaming at the injustice of it all. Happy, the toxic positivity guru, throwing glitter and denial on a dumpster fire. Just think positive, he chirps, while your world crumbles around you. Sleepy, my personal hero, the Zen master of the group, whispering, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love, or just hit snooze. Craves oblivion, deeply wise in its refusal to participate in the farce. Understands the value of rest amidst the chaos. Sneezy, the wild card, the random trigger, the tiny unexpected thing, a forgotten anniversary, a critical comment, a specific song that unleashes a torrent of suppressed shadow gunk. Nietzsche would call it the absurdity of existence hitting you like a pollen bomb. Bashful, your inner critic, the voice that whispers, you're not good enough, never have been, never will be, constantly amplifying the Shadow Queen's whispers. And Dopey? Ah, Dopey, the absurd hero. No thoughts, just vibes. Stripped of societal expectations, he moves through the world on pure impulse. He's the one polishing a rock because it's shiny, while the others are mired in logic, rage, and self-doubt. Dopey's a reminder to embrace the ridiculous. A reminder that pleasure doesn't need justification, and joy can be found in the most unexpected places. Carl Jung would label him essential. Nietzsche would declare him liberated. Snow White's coma? That's what happens when your Shadow Queen wins. When she hands you that poison narrative, you're too fat, too poor, or too much, and you swallow it whole. You internalize the lie. You believe the illusion peddled by the very darkness you tried to bury. Aurelius, the OG Stoic, warned us, "Our life is what our thoughts make it. You let the shadow control your thoughts?" Bam! Spiritual coma. Your dwarfs are left playing damage control, wiping up the emotional wreckage, while the squirrels judge your life choices. But here's the plot twist. Just when you think it's curtains, when you're lying in that glass coffin of self-doubt, waiting for a rescue that never seems to come, Nietzsche bursts onto the scene. You don't stay dead. That princely kiss? Ditch the Disney fantasy. Carl Jung winks from the sidelines. That's shadow integration, darlings. It's finally confronting the projection queen, not as some external monster, but as the disowned, wounded, and undeniably human parts of yourself, demanding to be seen. It's realizing she isn't some separate entity, but a warped reflection of your own unacknowledged pain. So next time the world, or your own beautiful, messed up brain, offers you a shiny, poisoned apple, Brenda's passive-aggressive snark, the crushing weight of shoulds, your own gnawing self-doubt, pause. Channel your inner Doc. Is this thought useful? Is it true? Channel your inner Grumpy. Does this deserve my precious finite rage? Or is it just dumb? Channel your inner Sleepy. Can I just take a nap and deal with this later? Don't let the evil queen hand you the fruit. She's you. Exiled. A messy, complicated, powerful part of you that needs a seat at the table, not a poisoned snack. The absurd, glorious truth, that poison apple held the seeds of your awakening, facing your shadow, integrating the dwarf's chaos. That's the real happily ever after. Not perfection, not endless sunshine, but wholeness. A stoic calm amidst the Nietzschean storm. A self that knows its grumpy is valid, its dopey is essential, and its projection queen, well, she throws a hell of a pity party, but she doesn't get to run the catering anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with my inner Sleepy. This level of self-awareness is exhausting, and Dopey's got a particularly shiny rock I need to see. Go forth and conquer your own damn fairy tale. Just skip the poisoned apples, okay?